Many parents ask us, do I look for coding or robotics program for my child? What is the difference between them? Now our answer to that is very simple. These two are actually the same under the umbrella of computer science and ICT. Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Ho. I'm the founder and CEO of Graphite Academy, and we are a coding school for kids. So we started a company because we realized there was a disconnect wanted versus what the industry was providing.
Hi, my name is Rena. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Graphite Academy. At Graphite Academy, our mission is to provide students with quality coding education to prepare them for their tertiary education in computer science. Learning from us should provide students with a head start in their computer science education.
To date, Graphite Academy has taught over 120 schools in Singapore, both primary and secondary school, on the topic of coding, programming and robotics. And because of that, we have impacted over 10,000 students in Singapore. What a coding school does is we introduce students to many concepts that are very relevant to our daily lives. Things such as app development, web development, robotics, hardware, AI, AR and VR are all prevalent in our daily lives, but most of us don't know how these things work, how these things function.
Coding is a compulsory enrichment subject in MOE schools starting from primary 4. This is important when students move on to tertiary education, as it is a mandatory module for many diploma and degree programs.
Our students also learn skills such as problem solving, critical thinking, and even learn how to appreciate the mathematics they've learned in school and apply them in real and relevant concepts.
My intention is just to give him the exposure, and if possible, if he really likes it, is to support him all the way until P6.
Our students have also won awards from competitions such as First Lego League, National Primary Games Creation Competition, National Robotics Competition, and many other competitions as well. And the most recent one was the Coding Olympics 2022, in which we organised it with Science Centre, and our student actually achieved second place out of 800 students in the entire Singapore. We are also a member of the Computer Science Teachers Association of Singapore, which is actually recognised by multiple industry tech titans. Companies like Facebook, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, even Rolls-Royce recognize this as the gold standard of children's education for computer science.
Flying Cape is Singapore's largest online booking and advisory platform for tuition and enrichment classes for children. On the platform, parents can first discover your child's strengths, interests and learning profiles through validated assessments that we offer. For children 6 to 12 years old, our gamified assessment allows your child to try out a series of challenges while navigating through 8 different islands, each representing a different intelligence. While your child is having fun, parents receive a diagnostic report that provides insights into their unique competencies and learning styles. Based on your child's unique learning profiles, we offer personalized recommendations that help parents customize the best education programs and classes. We also have a best price guarantee promise to ensure that you will always get the best prices with us. Choose from the widest range of education options on the platform, such as trial classes, workshops, holiday programs, learning kits, and more. Earn reward points when you make a booking through us and redeem vouchers and gifts. Always on the lookout for the best education deal? Join our group buy under Edu Hunt, which allows you to snag the best savings on workshops or classes that you're interested in. Simply place a reservation for the class that you are interested in and help spread the word during the time sale period. The more people joining in, the greater the price savings for everyone. Join our community of happy learners now. Check us out at www.flyingcape.com.sg.
Is your child ready to take their coding skills to the next level? Introducing Elite Coder, the groundbreaking certification program brought to you by Singapore Science Centre Global and Mangosteams in partnership with Flying Cape. The program is designed to map a student's mastery of coding at 3 different levels: basic, intermediate, and advanced. Here's why your child should sign up. Elite Coder enhances their coding portfolio, giving them a distinct advantage. Elite Coder evaluates your child's competencies based on the CSTA K-12 Computer Science Standards. Upon completing each assessment level, students will receive a scorecard indicating their level of proficiency. They will also receive an e-certification by Singapore Science Centre Global, recognizing their achievement. But how do students prepare for the assessment? Our authorized training partners will ensure that students receive the best guidance. In the training workshops, Our experienced trainers will cover elite coder requirements and expectations at each level. They will deep dive into the syllabus and guide students through code writing lessons aiming at solving real-world challenges. So, what are you waiting for? Give your child the opportunity to excel in coding. Find out more at elitecoder.flyingcape.com.sg.
Very careful. There's a python around here. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Uh-oh! You're tickling me! Python is the name for a coding language, and it's not as scary as it looks. It's perfect for kids. It looks pretty, doesn't it? That's because Python is really good for code readability. That means that it's easy to look at and understand. Behind all that simple stuff are some neat mechanics, like libraries and functions. A function is like a block of code. That means it's only used when it's asked to do something. Imagine a machine that uses functions to make smoothies. The function for peeling the bananas only works when it's time to peel a banana. And that's the same for the other part. Banana. But that's not all it can do. It includes tools for data analysis, machine learning, and software development. That's why lots of your favorite apps use Python. It's a great way to learn coding, especially with me. But it's also used in devices and jobs and amazing careers. Who knows where Python will take you? If you want to go on a Python journey with me, then check out CodeMonkey Python coding courses to start learning now. Please like this video, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. See you soon!
Right, hi, good afternoon. It's 3 o'clock, so we'll start now. Hi, my name is Kelvin, and I'll be your trainer for the next few days. Right, so looking at the chat, a lot of you are very excited to start, and so we'll start, right? So I'm expecting a lot of other students, but 100 plus is fine. What we'll be doing is we'll be going through the coding Olympics for this year, 2024, and we'll be using CodeMonkey to do it. So let me put on my slides. Before we start with the actual training, let me do some admin work. So I'll put on my slides to show you the administration part. Give me a minute. Okay, if you can see my slides, it's the same as the, yes, Lawrence, I think you're my student. Right, if you can see my slides, it's the same as your opening, right? Okay, so next one. I don't have a picture, so yeah, make do with it. Now, I've been training in schools for past couple of years, let's say 6 years, and about slightly more than 7 to 8,000 hours in schools. So, and I cover a lot of other subjects as well, from Scratch or Scratch Junior to which is the latest one I do, Blender, right? So quite a bit. So today is day one, and what we'll be doing is welcoming people first. So welcome. These are the few countries we are from, mainly from Asia or ASEAN, right? 1,000 students, but my chat has about what 200. That's fine. Okay, so we move on. Right. So you can watch. We are being recorded, and it's live. So the two places you can watch it is from CodeMonkey Singapore Facebook page and Graphite Academy Facebook page, as stated in my slides. Okay, and mangosteens as well. Please spell mangosteens correctly, because if you spell it the food name, they will not bring you to the page. I tried it. Right. Okay, so first things first, you should have received an email from whoever signed you up, maybe your parents or your school teachers, that gives you your ID and your login for your competition. So for the next few days, we'll try with your competition login, right? Those who do not have it, maybe you're not in the competition category, maybe you're just primary two, so there's no competition for them, right? Okay. Another thing is you can ask questions. You type in the chat. I will try to answer your questions. Yes, John Doe is a very generic name because we don't want to put other people's name, right? So if you have the logins details, it's fine. If you don't have it and you're in a competition group, please try to find out. Please try to reach out. Okay. Now, for those who don't know, we are using CodeMonkey, so you can just go to CodeMonkey, go to Google or whichever browser you're using, and just search CodeMonkey, right? We'll do that later. Right, so these are your categories. Primary two students will not be competing, right? Because I think you're too young. So maybe next year, right? Then there is category A, which is P4, P3 and P4 students, and P5 and P6 students will be Cat B. We are not going to mix the two cats together because it's not going to be fair. Okay, sorry, too fast. Okay, so this is your schedule for your next few days. So we always start at 4 and we end about 5:30 or 5:30 plus, right? And what we'll be learning is CodeMonkey, or this is called CoffeeScript, right? It's easier than Python, and it's easier than Java. It's an extract from them. Oh, you can't hear? Can you hear me now? Right, if you can hear me, if you can't hear me, let me know now, so that type in the chat so that I can, yeah, because some people say cannot, right? Because I'm using wireless, there's some problem with my speaker. I'm using headphones. Okay. Right, some of you say Python is easy, not to me, but never mind. Okay, so we'll be doing this, and the format will be, I will show you the slides. I'll run through the simple ones. Then I'll run through the simple codes first. I'll run through certain challenges with you. Then you'll do your own challenges, right? Okay, so right. So first things, rules to follow. You must be able to hear me. If you cannot, then please type it out. then we'll find an alternative for you, right? Follow my instructions, obviously. Any questions? Yeah, please type out in the chat. I can see, but there's a lag, so sometimes it'll be your messages will appear slower, right? Okay, instructions. Follow instructions properly. Hands-on session means you will have chance to practice. Now, if you are unable to solve the codes or unable to follow, I will come back. We'll come back in later, and I'll guide you through it. Right? Okay. Time slots. Yeah, depends on what challenges we're doing. If it's too complicated, then I'll give you more time. Right? Okay. First things first. We'll go to CodeMonkey. So please log in to CodeMonkey. Right? So now. Let me share my screen for CodeMonkey and okay, please log into CodeMonkey. I've already logged in, so let me log out again. Okay, so when you go to CodeMonkey, you will see this screen, right? So type in your username, your competition name if you have. If not, if you're not in competition, just type out your whatever you're given, whatever details you're given, right? Just type out your password. If you want, remember me. If not, never mind, it's fine. Okay, now, so I'm going to go in first. So I'm going to log out from, so I'm going to log in, then you cannot see my screen first, right? Privacy reasons. Okay, once you're in, let me share my screen again. Oh, sorry, you could see it. Okay, once you're in, you should be able to see these screens, right? Already logged in is fine. Not logged in, please log in as fast as you can, right? About changing username, I'm not sure. If it's for CodeMonkey, you have to ask for it. I think you have to write in, but most probably you cannot change the username. Okay, I'll wait about 1 minute for you all to log in. So once you're in here, we'll proceed with the lesson, right? Okay, for this, I will put on my slides. So give me a minute. Oh yeah, please keep the chat clean because it's recorded, and we can see what you're typing, right? Please be polite in chat. Thank you very much. If it's a competition account, I don't know whether you'll keep this account. We can find out for you. Okay, once you're in, right, you should see something like that. So what you need to do is go to Coding Adventure 1, which is the monkey here, right? Or you should see this. So click on it, part 1. Those, I will try to maintain the order, but there are too many of you and it scrolls rather fast. So sometimes I cannot read your words, right? So once you're in here, you press on it and it'll give you the intro screen. Right, so please go to Coding Adventure 1. Please don't go to any other place. We'll continue with the other place some other time. Right? Okay, once you are here, we'll do 30 challenges today. So let's keep it as fast as we can because I need to allocate time for you to practice as well. You can't see. Okay, what can't you see? Oh. It'll be taught by me, but you'll be practicing it. Okay, so I'm going to move on. I'm looking at messages, but I'm going to move on now, right? So first things, we'll complete 10 challenges fast. So I'll walk you through 5 challenges, and you do from challenge 6 to 10. Now, those who have done Code Monkey before, please feel free to do up to 10, right? If you have done it before, you know what you're doing, please do it. Those who haven't, try to listen. And if you have questions, just ask, okay? Right, so I'll be going from 1 to 10. So from 6 to 10 will be negative numbers and angles. So I'll cover the first 5 first. Okay. So wait. Right, so I've done the courses, so I'll redo the course. Right, so skip the intro if you want. I always skip the intro because I've seen it before. Right, the first screen, the first challenge, which is challenge 0, is telling you what to do. So basically, it's telling you to step 15. Make sure when you type it out, there is a space. Right, you cannot type it like that. It won't show. It won't work. Right, so make sure there's a space. And if you don't want to type, there is actually a button below that lets you press, and it just says step. Now, it just says step, but the number you got to type in yourself, right? So first, the very first one is to tell you, is to show you what to do. So basically, it just asks you to press run because there's a finger here. So just press run, and the monkey will reach the banana. And our challenge, or what we are trying to achieve is 3 stars, right? So if you cannot achieve 3 stars, it'll give you a reason why you cannot achieve 3 stars. Try to see what you can do. Then if you want, you just press replay, right? So now what we're doing is the first challenge, which is, then we'll press the next challenge. And it's a bit slow for me, but. Okay, so now, right? It's asking you to check, it's asking you to step to the banana, to code the monkey to step to the banana. Right, so what should you do? It's asking you to, there's a keyboard telling you to change the number of steps. So what should you do first? If you think the steps are correct, if you think everything is correct, just press run and you'll see what happens. The monkey will fall short, and there is a hint here for you. Not obvious, not most of the time they don't give you the answers, they just give you the hint. This one's more obvious, right? So they'll tell you what's wrong. So how do we get 15 steps? We don't know how many steps, what's the distance, so how do we get 15 steps? What you notice is this button here, this item here, the ruler, right? Now, if you hover your mouse over it, you'll get a finger pointer. Click on the ruler, then just drag it. You don't have to drag it, just pull it to the monkey or to whichever objects you want. You'll snap to the object. Means it'll automatically go there, then you don't have to move it there, right? So first object, you measure the monkey, press on the monkey, and you pull the ruler to the object. So right now, it says 15. So that means for this step, we change it to 15. And then once you press run, the monkey will do the 15-step run, right? Which is correct. Then, this is not too difficult, right? This one, simple, warm up, easy to do, right? Distance 2, no. The distance 2 is further in the further challenges. So this is for easy ones first, right? So this one's the first few are just steps and angles. So we'll just do steps first. Now, okay, next challenge will be this. Very slow. Okay, now it's asking you to measure the rulers. So again, I showed you how to do the ruler. So this one is just a play to show you. It's just a short clip to show you how the ruler measures, right? So again, same thing, measure the ruler. You can fall short a bit by 1 or 2 or exceed by 1 or 2 numbers is fine, right? The monkey doesn't have to stop exactly at the banana. It just needs to touch the banana, right? So for this, my ruler measures 20. So we'll just put 20. Okay. And yay, I got it. So remember, what we're trying to do is to try to achieve for 3 stars, right? There's a reason why. I'll explain it further when we go further. Okay, so next challenge is... Okay, now, next challenge is about turning, right? I hope you all know which is left and right, but yeah. So this one is to turn, we are asking the monkey to turn first. So again, you can use the buttons below here. You can ask it to turn right or left. So if I ask it to turn right, they'll just put right. So you cannot just click right and expect it to turn right. So if you want to click below, you got to click it in order. So for example, I'll delete this first, right? So let's say I wanted to turn left or right. So banana to my right. So turn right. Okay. Now, because the first line is just for it to turn, I'm not asking it to step. So I need to press enter to go to the second line so that I can step the number. I can step to the banana, right? But I still need to measure the number, and it says 12. So I can click this. Oh, sorry, too many. I can click this and make sure there's a space and 12, right? So like that. The monkey will turn first, then it will step to the banana. All right, for this, you must remember, sorry, press wrong. Okay, yeah, so here the challenge is they're asking you to press instead of type. So if you are not very good at typing, yeah, just press, but make sure to press in order, right? Now, the practice for this is to make sure that you know how to put your codes in sequence, right? So you cannot ask it to turn, ask it to walk first, then turn. You must ask it to turn first, then step, right? So for this, it's asking me to press the button. So again, 12 because it's the previous one. So hopefully it's correct, or it's 15. Okay, it's 12, right? So when you're done, just press the next challenge. Okay, so for this, you got to figure out how to do this. Okay, what's trying to do here is it can increase your speed, but never mind, right? So for this, you got to figure out how to move to the banana. Now, remember, the monkey cannot go through obstacles. The bushes is an obstacle. It's like a wall. The monkey cannot climb the wall. The monkey will just bash right into the wall. So how are you going to do this? First, we must ask it to turn left. But if you ask it to step 5 steps, it's a bit short because 5 steps will be up to somewhere here, right? So the monkey will come here and then it'll just stop there. So how do we reach the banana? Okay, first we must measure the distance. We must estimate the distance somewhere here. We cannot ask it to go like that, directly diagonal, right? We must make it go vertical. So about 15 steps. So I'll change this to 15. The next thing is, once the monkey turns there, I'll just run this first, right? Now, what must I do? Ask the monkey to do. I'll ask the monkey to turn right and then step again. So I must measure from here or estimate where the monkey will stop. Then I'll measure the distance. So about 14 or 15. So the next one will be turn right and then step 15, right? So the monkey will turn and then it'll step, then it'll turn again and step to get the banana. Right? Okay, any issues with this? 16 or 15 is fine, right? Any issues with this? Yeah, okay, Lawrence, you've completed stage 10, good. Just wait for the rest, okay? Now, if you have no issues with this, please try 6 to 10 on your own, right? Take about 5 minutes to do it because these are the easier ones. Can? So in 5 minutes, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Then we'll run through. If you have issues doing it, type in the chat, let us know. And then we can, I can go through it with you step by step, right? Okay, I'll see you in 5 minutes.
Oh, hi. Are you wondering what I'm doing? I'll show you. This is quite neat, isn't it? And I made it myself. And you can do it too with coding. What's coding? Well, have you ever wondered how computers do the things they do? Like play movies or show pictures or make music? How does it know what to do? That's what I wanted to know too. Computers know what to do because of coding. Think of it like a recipe book for when you want to make your favorite food. When the computer is turned on, it needs instructions. And when you ask it to do something, like use Netflix or YouTube or anything, it's like giving it a recipe for how to do it. But instead of ingredients and cooking, it uses something called a programming language. To us, a page of code looks like a page with numbers. But to a computer, it's in a language it can understand. And there are different computer languages in the same way that there are different human languages. We have English, and French, and German, and they have things called C++, or Python, or Java. So if you can understand English, you can follow a cooking recipe written in English. But if you don't understand French, then you won't know what to do with the French recipe. Anyone can learn to program, and some languages are easier than others. If you work hard at it, you can get a computer to do whatever you want. That's how they make video games. That's how they make computer programs like drawing software. And it's even how they make websites like YouTube and TikTok. Nowadays, almost everything uses a computer in one way or another. Can you think of how many things in your house use a computer? Smartphones and devices are little computers. TVs also have computers in them now. Even things like microwaves and calculators have teeny tiny computers on them. So how do we get all these computers to work together if they use different languages and do different things? It's kind of like human languages. All the different languages in the world might have different words and sounds, and even a different alphabet, but they all have a few things in common. They all use letters to make words, and the words go together to make sentences. And sometimes, even if we don't know exactly what someone is saying, we can understand what they mean by how they say it. It's a bit like that for computers. It's always better to speak to a computer in its own language. Speaking to it in a different language might lead to mistakes. So maybe you have your own idea for an app, or video game, or computer program, or maybe something so futuristic and advanced that only you can think of it. Well, you can make it happen. There are lots of smaller, easy computer languages to learn to help you understand the basics of coding. And once you master the basics, you can move on to more sophisticated and challenging languages to really make things take off. When you finish a program, please let me know. You can tell me about it in the comments. Also, please like this video to
Okay, hi. 5 minutes is up. Welcome back. If you haven't left or you have left, right? So, any issues with the first 5 or the 6 to 10? Sorry. No. If you have any issues, please type it in chat so that we can go through with you, right? So if you don't have any issues, then I'll move on from 10 to 15. or did not finish, it's fine. You have chance to finish it on your own, right? If you don't know how to do it, you can ask questions, right? Okay, so let's go to, oh, sorry, this is the wrong one. Oh. Okay, let's go to the next 10 stages, which is a bit more difficult, more challenging. Hang on. Okay, so 6 to 10, no issues, right? Now we'll go to 11. So 11 is objects and friends, where we'll be using, okay, 11 to 20 is object and friends. So we'll be using, why am I? Okay, so for this one, we'll start with the turn to, right? We'll turn to a specific object, not turn right or left. Okay, so for this, turn to banana means when I type this, when I use the turn to, and please remember the format. It says turn and capital T-O, not a small t, right? If it's a small t, it won't work, right? The code won't understand what it means. Can? So you must keep it at a capital T so that the code knows what it's doing, right? So for this, it's turning directly to the banana and it'll step the banana. But the problem is it's not far enough, but it's fine. We'll just do this again. So as you can see, when you use turn to, it'll turn to the object that is behind, that is stated here, right? For this instance, it's the banana, right? So now we need to find out the distance. And the distance is 20. So I'll change my step to 20. And that's it. Okay. So for this one, it's rather easy. The next ones will be much challenging, much more challenging. Okay, so now, for this, if you turn directly to the banana, just showing you how it's done, right? Okay, so let me take away the bridge first. Okay, so if you turn directly to the banana and you step 15, the monkey will fall inside the drain, the river, sorry, right? So there, so it'll fail because the monkey cannot swim. So for this, you need to turn to bridge first, right? So you need to delete the turn to banana, which is a trap. Then you need to click on the bridge. Then you step 15, this will happen, right? So he can cross the bridge. Then you just need to measure the distance from where he is to the banana, right? So I estimate it's somewhere around here. And then there. Okay, so it's about 6. So what should I use right now? What's my next command? I can ask it to turn to banana or turn left. So I'll just use a turn to banana. Then the next one, I'll just step 6. Okay, for this, you can use turn left or right, or you can use turn to. Now your options are, you have more options. You have more options for turning, right? Okay, now, this one, you're controlling the turtle. So for the monkey, if you can remember, to control the monkey is a default. The monkey is a default. So the code for this is just step. Right now, if I want to control anything else other than the monkey, I need to tell the code which one I want to control. So for example, if I take away the turtle and I step 10, the monkey will move, right? So now, instead of that, I want the turtle to move because this is an obstacle. This is a river. The monkey falls in, code will fail. So now I need to measure from the monkey to the banana, the distance, which is 20, right? So it's step 20, but I need to ask the turtle to step. So I can click on the turtle and I must put a period here so that the code knows what I'm asking it to do. If I ask it to just like that, without a period, it won't run. Okay? You need to indicate with a period what you want the turtle to do. So for this, just run it, and the turtle will move, and the monkey will just take the banana. Right? So this, now you're learning how to turn to, and then you're learning how to control a second object, which is the turtle. Okay, so for this one, challenge 14, you need to ask the monkey to step to the turtle first. Then you need to ask the turtle to move, then ask the monkey to step, right? So what should I put here? Here I should just just leave it as monkey and just step 5. Right? So this way, the monkey will take both bananas. Okay? The monkey doesn't have to. Okay, next challenge, not this one. Right? So for this, 15 onwards, it's a challenge for you. First, you need to control the turtle. Then you need to use some turtle as a bridge for the monkey to walk through to the banana. Right? So this one's more complicated. So take like 10 minutes to do from 15 to 20. Right? So remember, you're controlling the monkey, you're asking the monkey to turn to, and you're controlling an object, which is the turtle. Right? So about 10 minutes. And again, if you have any issues, please type out in the chat so that I can go through it later. And I can walk you through it later. Right? So 10 minutes from now, I'll see you all again.
Oh, hi! Are you wondering what I'm doing? I'll show you. This is quite neat, isn't it? And I made it myself. And you can do it too with coding. What's coding? Well, have you ever wondered how computers do the things they do? Like play movies or show pictures or make music? How does it know what to do? That's what I wanted to know too. Computers know what to do because of coding. Think of it like a recipe book for when you want to make your favorite food. When the computer is turned on, it needs instructions. And when you ask it to do something, like use Netflix or YouTube or anything, it's like giving it a recipe for how to do it. But instead of ingredients and cooking, it uses something called a programming language. To us, a page of code looks like a page with numbers. But to a computer, it's in a language it can understand. And there are different computer languages in the same way that there are different human languages. We have English, and French, and German, and they have things called C++ or Python or Java. So if you can understand English, you can follow a cooking recipe written in English. But if you don't understand French, then you won't know what to do with the French recipe. Anyone can learn to program, and some languages are easier than others. If you work hard at it, you can get a computer to do whatever you want. That's how they make video games. That's how they make computer programs like drawing software. And it's even how they make websites like YouTube and TikTok. Nowadays, almost everything uses a computer in one way or another. Can you think of how many things in your house use a computer? Smartphones and devices are little computers. TVs also have computers in them now. Even things like microwaves and calculators have teeny tiny computers on them. So how do we get all these computers to work together if they use different languages and do different things? It's kind of like human languages. All the different languages in the world might have different words and sounds, and even a different alphabet. But they all have a few things in common. They all use letters to make words, and the words go together to make sentences. And sometimes, even if we don't know exactly what someone is saying, we can understand what they mean by how they say it. It's a bit like that for computers. It's always better to speak to a computer in its own language. And speaking to it in a different language might lead to mistakes. So maybe you have your own idea for an app, or video game, or computer program, or maybe something so futuristic and advanced that only you can think of it. Well, you can make it happen. There are lots of smaller, easy computer languages to learn to help you understand the basics of coding. And once you master the basics, you can move on to more sophisticated and challenging languages to really make things take off. When you finish a program, please let me know. You can tell me about it in the comments. Also, please like this video to
Right, hi, welcome back. Okay, I've seen some of your chats and some of you asking for help at 16, I think, right? So let me switch my screen to 16. Hang on. Okay. Okay. No. Let me switch this. Okay. So this is challenge 16, right? Some of you are having problems with this. You can, like some of the people in chat are using, you can use negatives for it, or hang on. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So this is 16, right? So the first thing you want to do is you want the monkey to turn to the turtle, right? So what we need to do is, because the turtle is an object, so we can turn to the object, right? So what you need to do is click on the turtle or type out turtle. Then the monkey will just do this, right? Now, once I finish doing this, once I finish turning to the turtle, I need to measure the amount of how much he has, the distance he has to travel. So the distance is okay, it's like 9. So I'll ask the monkey to step 9. So the monkey will make 9 steps. It doesn't matter. Okay, now when you do this, when you do code monkey, it doesn't. You have to remember that it doesn't matter which side the monkey is facing. The monkey can pick up the banana from the side by touching it, and it'll still work, right? So later we'll do the backwards, like some of you mentioned in chat or suggested in chat, to make the monkey walk backwards instead of turning or facing the banana, right? So what we need to do first. So now we have coded the monkey to turn to the turtle and to step to the turtle. Next thing we need is for the turtle to move. So turtle, I need to measure to move how much. I cannot stop the turtle here because the monkey cannot get off here. So I need to stop somewhere around 15. So turtle 15, right? Now, once it's done, this will happen. Then we are lacking one more step. Oh, sorry. I forgot the step. Okay. We're lacking one more step for this. The turtle will move. And now we can ask the monkey to turn to the banana, or we ask the monkey to step backwards. So we can do this. I need to measure first, sorry. Okay, so we put a -7, and the monkey will step backwards instead of having to turn towards the banana. Right? That's it. Can? Can? Any issues? Any other things? Any other challenges that you need help with? For those who are new? Please type out in the chat because I do not know which you need help with. 19? Okay, I'll go to 19 then. Those who are fast, those who have finished 20, please give the newcomers a bit of time to catch up. Right? Let me go to 19, which is here. Okay, for 19, you're controlling the turtle. So what you need to do is to make the turtle go all the way to this banana, right? So I figure that you have problems from here to here. So what you need to do is ask the turtle to turn, not the monkey. So your code should be like that. First, because your monkey cannot touch the water. So I'll measure from here. So turtle will step. Okay, the turtle will step. So if I use this code, the first line, the turtle will come here, right? Okay, now the monkey cannot go onto water, so we must ask the turtle to turn. So next one will be we'll ask the turtle to turn towards the object. The object in this case here is the island, right? So turn to island, and step by step we'll go through this. So it turns to the island, right? Now you have to ask the turtle to move towards the island, right? So the last step will be turtle. Oh, press the monkey, sorry. Okay, so the last one will be turtle. There's two monkeys, sorry. Now I need to calculate from here. I need to measure from here to here. So it's like 27 or 28. So I can ask it to step 28. Right? And when I run it, we'll do this. Right? The monkey doesn't have to go to the island. The monkey just needs to collect the banana. Ken, is the explanation good? Is it good enough? Right. Again, if you have questions, which ones, please type out which ones you need help with so I can help you all with it. 17, okay. Okay, 17 it is. Give me a minute. Oh, and please don't do what my students do. They keep asking me for answers for everyone. So please do try your own first before asking for help. Okay, so you can ask the turtle to turn first. For this challenge, you can make the monkey go to the turtle first, or you can make the turtle turn first. Ignore the frog. The frog is just an object to distract you, right? So again, what you need to do is you can ask the turtle to turn first, or you can ask the monkey to step onto the turtle first, right? Remember, the monkey's facing doesn't matter when touching the banana. So for this, I need to measure from here, the turtle, to the banana. So about 21 steps, right? Now, I also need to measure the monkey's distance to the turtle. So I measured 10. So now I ask the monkey to step, right? So step 10. So what happens now is that the turtle will turn left and the monkey will step onto the turtle. But is it turning in the right direction? Because your banana is on the right. So you need to change this to right. Okay, so we change it to right. And then we run it again to test whether it works or not. So it works. So after this, I'll need to ask the turtle to move to the banana, not the monkey, right? So next one will be how much did I measure? 21. Okay, so 21. So run it. And the turtle will bring the monkey to the banana. Right? So for this one, it doesn't matter which sequence. You can ask the monkey to step onto the turtle first, or you can ask the turtle to turn first. Doesn't matter. But make sure it turns in the right direction. Right? Okay? Any other questions for 11 to 20? 20, okay. Excuse me. Okay, number 20. You need to make the turtle come to the monkey first. Then you need to make the turtle go to the banana, right? So this one is a bit confusing because a lot of students, or a lot of people would think that the turtle must stop in front of the monkey and make the monkey go onto the turtle. Actually, you don't have to, right? So first we need to turn the turtle, right? Which is turtle. remember this whole challenge is about turn 2, not turn left or right. Turn 2 will be the one. So we turn to object, which is the monkey, right? Now we need to measure the distance from the turtle to the monkey. So 18. So I will have the turtle step to the monkey. Step 18 step to the monkey. So now see what happens when I use this code, right? Look at where the monkey ends up. The turtle will push the monkey away, and the monkey will be standing on the turtle's head. Can? So this is a trick to this challenge. The monkey will stand on the turtle's head, and the turtle will just move to the banana. So we have done this now. So now I need to control the turtle. I need to turn to banana, right? So it's the distance is almost equal. So I'll just ask the turtle to step 18 again, right? So this is how it goes. There you go. Okay. Is it good? Uh, 23 later. Teaching night now, right? I'm going to go. Okay, if there's no questions from 11 to 20, I'm going from 21 onwards, right? So let me go from 21. But 21, it's I have to show you my slides because it's more complicated now. Hang on, I pressed the wrong thing. Okay, so we have done all this. Okay. Oh, sorry, no break. Okay, now the next ones from 21 onwards we'll be doing with loops. Now, what are loops? Think of a loop as a circle, right? There's no end to it. So you can control how many loops you want or how many times the loops runs. So for this, 2 dot times, it's a loop, but you need to have this symbol behind. Without this symbol, the code doesn't recognize it as a loop, right? If you use Scratch, it's a block called forever or times, but we're not doing Scratch. So this is a loop. If you type this out, when you type this out, you'll notice that the second line, the line below the first line here, will have 4 dots, will have an indent. So this one, when you see this, this means that this is a loop itself, right? Now you can have more indents inside, and this to turn left and step 15 will be under 2 times loop. That means it will turn left, it'll step 15, then it'll restart from turn left and step 15. So it'll do it 2 times, right? So for this, I'll show you the actual thing. Okay, yep, I'll show you the actual thing for this. Hang on, I need to go to, okay. Okay, so I'm going to 21. And remember, if your indent is wrong, the loop will not work. Okay, so this is 21. So what should I do, or how many times must I use for the monkey to get the 3 bananas, right? If I use this, you only do this. So you only do 2 times, right? So as you can see, it'll do the turn left first, then it'll do step 15. After that, you'll go back to turn left and step 15 as well, right? So this means you'll do it 2 times. So there are 3 bananas. So what should I do? For this, I will change the number of times to 3 so that it does it 3 times. Now, the later challenges, you can actually exceed the number of times. It doesn't have to be exact. It can be more than what bananas you have or what objectives you have. It doesn't matter, right? As long as your objectives are met, that means you get all the bananas or your code is short enough. So for this, 3 times, and make sure there's a space between these symbols, and like that, right? So we don't have to keep asking the monkey to turn left, then step, turn left, then step. Because if you don't use the loops, this is what happens. This is what you have to do. Okay. Oops, sorry. You have to turn left, then you have to step 15, and turn left again, and step 15. Right? This will do the same thing as the loops, but the loops will keep your code shorter, so it's easier to see, and there's lesser chance for it to have a problem or for bugs to develop a bug, right? This will do the same thing as the loops, but loops is neater. So at 22, okay, for this you have to ask it to turn in angles. Now, how do I determine the angle? Same thing, like for measuring distance, we use the ruler, right? So we click on the ruler, we click on it, and if you look carefully, if I angle my ruler up to another banana which is not in line or in the straight line, you'll see that there's an angle there, right? So that means the monkey will turn towards the angle, or you can use this to measure the angle, right? So for this one, you do it on your own. How many times you want it? How many times for the monkey to rotate, and how many steps, right? This one will go to 30. Let me see first. There should be one different one here. Okay, so they are mainly the same. So from 21 to 30, take about 10 minutes to do it, right? Then after 10 minutes, you'll see what you need help with and where you're stuck at. Then let me know. Then I will run through with you again, right? Right? Okay, yeah, so take 10 minutes. I'll meet you all back here at 5:10. Right? I'll see you later then.
I'm doing? I'll show you. This is quite neat, isn't it? And I made it myself. And you can do it too with coding. What's coding? Well, have you ever wondered how computers do the things they do? Like play movies or show pictures or make music? How does it know what to do? That's what I wanted to know too. Computers know what to do because of coding. Think of it like a recipe book for when you want to make your favorite food. When the computer is turned on, it needs instructions. And when you ask it to do something, like use Netflix or YouTube or anything, it's like giving it a recipe for how to do it. But instead of ingredients and cooking, it uses something called a programming language. To us, a page of code looks like a page with numbers. But to a computer, it's in a language it can understand. And there are different computer languages in the same way that there are different human languages. We have English and French and German, and they have things called C++ or Python or Java. So if you can understand English, you can follow a cooking recipe written in English. But if you don't understand French, then you won't know what to do with the French recipe. Anyone can learn to program, and some languages are easier than others. If you work hard at it, you can get a computer to do whatever you want. That's how they make video games. That's how they make computer programs like drawing software. And it's even how they make websites like YouTube and TikTok. Nowadays, almost everything uses a computer in one way or another. Can you think of how many things in your house use a computer? Smartphones and devices are little computers. TVs also have computers in them now. Even things like microwaves and calculators have teeny tiny computers on them. So how do we get all these computers to work together if they use different languages and do different things? It's kind of like human languages. All the different languages in the world might have different words and sounds, and even a different alphabet. But they all have a few things in common. They all use letters to make words, and the words go together to make sentences. And sometimes, even if we don't know exactly what someone is saying, we can understand what they mean by how they say it. It's a bit like that for computers. It's always better to speak to a computer in its own language. Speaking to it in a different language might lead to mistakes. So maybe you have your own idea for an app, or video game, or computer program, or maybe something so futuristic and advanced that only you can think of it. Well, you can make it happen. There are lots of smaller, easy computer languages to learn to help you understand the basics of coding. And once you master the basics, you can move on to more sophisticated and challenging languages to really make things take off. When you finish a program, please let me know. You can tell me about it in the comments. Also, please like this video to
Okay, hi. 10 minutes is up. Welcome back. I've been looking at your chat, and there are a lot of requests for help. So I will go through. I have a request at 21, so I'll go through that first, right, because that's the starting one. So let me show you 21 again. Just give me a minute. Let me set up my screen. Okay. So if you're stuck at 21, that means you don't understand the loops. So let me go through the loops again with you, right? Because loops are very important. We use it every day in our lives but we don't know it, right? So for example, you can call eating a loop as well, because you're always taking the food and you're just spooning into your mouth. So it's a loop until you stop it, right? You do it, you do it until you finish your food. So it's considered a loop. A lot of other things, like for example, you're doing homework as well, or you're doing washing. You throw your clothes into the washing machine and you see the washing machine spin. So that is considered a loop as well, because it's spinning, right? Okay, so for 21, this is the 21, this is the starting of the loop challenge. What you need to do is understand that the loop will shorten or reduce the number of codes you need to use, number of lines of codes you need to use, right? So that's why we use loops. Now, loops is indicated like that. You need to put a number in front, right? You need to dot times, you need to put a period times. So how many times? This is to indicate how many times it's going to loop. Now, the next part is you need to have this. Oops. You need to have a space and you need to have an arrow. So the arrow is done by using a hyphen, and this arrow is next to the M. It's near the M if you're using a keyboard, right? It's two keys away from M. So once you do this, once you have typed this out, automatically the next line. Okay, let me show you again. Okay, so if I use this, if I use the code here, right, it says 3 times, right? Automatically, if you put this symbol, or if you put it like that, the next line will jump 4 spaces. So there are 4 indents, right? This is to indicate a loop. So now I need to tell it what to loop, or how many times to do one thing. For example, I wanted to turn left. So turn left. So this, if I run this code, if I run it like that, it'll turn left 3 times, right? See this? That's 3 times, okay? Now, next one, I need to ask the monkey to move. So I need to press enter from here. I cannot start from here. If I start from the beginning of the line, the loop is not there anymore. This is no longer a loop. So the next one, you need to put it, it's under a loop. So from here, you press enter. If it's still under a loop, automatically there are 4 indents. Okay. So next one, I need to step. How many steps do I need? I need 15. So, oops. So step 15. And doing so will make the monkey turn left first. Then it'll step 15. That's 1 time. Then it'll repeat the 2nd time and then the 3rd time. Right. So this is what happens. Can? So for this challenge, for the challenges that requires looping for a number of times, I will suggest you count how many bananas there are. Then put the number of times in front. So change it to the times, right? So the next one I was looking at is you need help for 23, correct? So I'll go to 23 first. Then I'll go to 24, then 27, then 30. Those are the ones I saw. So 23. Okay, so 23 is just like the previous one, like 22, except they never put the number of steps. So you just need to measure out the number of steps with the ruler, right? So, sorry, my mouse has a problem, right? So I'll use the ruler to measure out the number of steps. So 10 steps, right? The monkey will turn 60 degrees. Those haven't learned degrees, never mind. You'll learn it in the future. It'll just step 10 steps. So 10. So for this, I wanted to step 10. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bananas. So it's 5 times. So I just run it. The monkey will turn first, then will step. Right? So this is for 23. Easy enough. Very good. right? So next one, I'll go for 25. 24, sorry. Okay, so 24 will be this one. Okay, so they're not giving you any answers anymore. So you got to figure out how to do this on your own. So there's no hint, right? So first things I must do, I must figure out how many times I want it to repeat. So there are 3 bananas. So I'll just 3 times, right? So next one, I have to move forward. So either I move forward or I turn first. But for this, I need to move forward. So I need to find out how many steps I have. So it's again 13, it's step 13. So 13 steps, right? Now, after that, after stepping, I need to turn. So it's turn right or left. Okay, so it's right. Now, all I need to do is run the code. This is challenge 21, if I'm not wrong. It's just changing of angle. Now, so you saw that the monkey turned right at the last minute. Doesn't matter, right? Because the code demands it. It's still under the loop. So it doesn't matter if it faces whichever direction, as long as you pick up all the bananas and your code is short enough, right? So next one will be 25. Okay. Okay, this one is challenging, right? For this, you need to group up you need to make a group of bananas. That means you need to group the bananas up, right? So you need to think of how many times I want it to turn right or turn left, sorry. This is already a group. That means it's going to eat 2 bananas. Is it? Wait, sorry, let me run this. Okay. Okay, so for this, you need it to turn left, then you need it to face the other banana. So what I need to do is this, right? Then I need to, so this is making a group of 2 bananas, which is this 2, because the repeat pattern, the next thing the monkey after taking this will will need to face left, then you need to move and do this, right? So it's a repeat of this 2. So if you manage to do this 2, you can you will be able to get this bananas here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times. Right? So this is how it's done. So I'm basically grouping 2 bananas into one banana, into one group, into one loop. Then I'm asking it to do the loops. Right? This one is challenging. When I first started, it also stumped me. Then? Right? Okay, so next will be 27. Okay. Okay, for this, again, same thing as a pattern recognition. You don't have to ask the monkey to face the banana. The monkey doesn't have to look at the banana to eat it. So for here, they already give you a hint. What you need to do, what they are doing is just asking the monkey to step forward and step backwards, right? Now, you need to make the monkey turn as well. After it steps backwards, you need to make the monkey face one of the bananas, right? So you can either choose turn left or turn right. Doesn't matter. So what we need is turn left. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now the number of times we'll change it later, but first we test this. So step forward, we'll step backwards, then we'll step back to the middle, right? Now, once I figured out which direction the monkey should turn, or one loop, I just change the numbers. So because there are 4 bananas, right? Again, if there are extra actions, it doesn't matter. The monkey must take the bananas and your code must be short enough. Okay, that's it. Any issues with this? Okay, I saw that. 23 then. Hang on. Okay, again, 23, we're back here. It's just how many steps you need to step. You need to step the distance because the monkey will already turn towards the banana. So what you need to do is measure the distance between the monkey and the banana. So 10 steps, right? So from here, I need it to keep repeating. I need it to repeat 5 times as well. So it must be within the loop itself. It cannot be, again, cannot be out here. If it's out here, it will not work. So if I put out here, right, the monkey will just spin. After spinning 5 times, it'll move 10 steps. So what I need is the step to be inside the loop. Then it'll work. Okay, Ken? Any issues with this? Right, 28. Okay. Okay, so 28 is more complicated. It's more challenging, right? So if I do this, the monkey will take all the bananas except for the last one, right? So this is a combination of two different type of codes. One is a loop, and then once it's finished the loop, what do I want it to do? So for this, again, you must remember anything with this indent, anything that's indented after this symbol, it's in a loop. So if I don't want it to be in a loop, I need to remove the indent. So my cursor must be here, right? So for this, right, again, when I first started, it stumped me as well because I keep thinking it's in a loop, but you must think that once I finish the loop, it must be out of the loop. So for this, it's just step 10. So the monkey, for this, the monkey will step 3 and turn 10 times. So you'll take this whole semicircle. After the semicircle, you'll just go straight because of this. This command or this code is no longer in a loop. That's why it'll execute after the loop, right? So this is how it looks like. That's it. Okay. Once you are used to it, it's not that difficult anymore. So you need to keep practicing. Okay. 29. Didn't I just do 29? Okay, 29 then. Okay, the turtle one. Okay, for this, what they have is turtle step 5, so the turtle will step here. Then the monkey will step. And for 2 times, the turtle will stop here, then you need to do that. Okay, let me run the code. Okay. Okay, now. What you have here is the turtle is already here, right? So you need to make the turtle do it one more time because you already have step 10 here. So you need the turtle to move 10 more steps to this banana, right? So what we need to do is change this to 3. So the turtle will repeat the loop for 3 times. And then the last one will turn left. Right? Now the monkey turns left. Then what else? What must I ask the monkey to do? I must ask the monkey to step forward again. So 3. Okay. So remember, you must put commands after the loop as well. Right? So this is it. Again, simple. You need to measure how many times there are bananas. And then you need to change the number of times. After that, if you run the code, the monkey will just turn left. You need to ask the monkey to step towards the banana. Right? Okay. Any other issues? Because I still have a bit of time and it's lagging. 30? Okay. Is it too fast? If it's too fast, let me know so I can slow down for you all. Okay? Right. So, not too fast? Okay, fine. 30 then. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so number 30. The objective is to ask the monkey to go get the banana, step back, then ask the turtle to move forward, ask the monkey to step forward. Right? So what you need to do is this. There are many ways to do this, but the shortest way is to do this. First, we measure the distance from the monkey to the first banana. So it's 20. So step 20, right? After that, oh no, sorry. Okay. We ask it to step 10 first to the turtle, right? Reason is, after that, we can make a loop. So step 10. So that step minus 10. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Times. Right? So first we do this. Then this. This will make the monkey go forward and backwards. So this is what I want. This is what we need to do first. Right? So it's a loop. So we can do this for this. Right? So the next thing I need to do is, the last thing I need to do is control the tortoise, but the turtle. But the turtle must be under the loop as well, because I want the monkey to move forward, which is move forward, then move backwards, then the turtle. Sorry, my mouse has a problem. Right? So what I need to do is turtle. I need to check the distance from here to here. So turtle step 10. Right? So let's try this out. Okay, the turtle will move out of the screen, it's fine, as long as you get all the bananas. Right? So this one you need a bit of thinking. You need to break them down into sequences. Right? So for this one, I identify as how many loops, what type of loops do I want to make. So for example, I want the monkey to move forward, move backwards, and the turtle to move forward. That's one loop. So that's one loop. So the next one is to get the monkey to go to the turtle without being a loop. Right? So when I started, this one also stumped me a lot. It's not that easy now, but hope you can understand this. Right? Okay, any other questions? I don't know whether you still have access after competition. That one I will need to ask the organizers. Okay, so remember what we learned today, or what you learned today, what you did today. You did steps, right? So steps is to control the monkey. Then the next one is steps is the default way to control the monkey. Next ones you learn objects. What are objects on your screen? Almost everything is an object on the screen, so you can control the objects. You use turn tool, which makes it easier for you to locate objects, right? Then the next one, you have repeat loops. So how many times you want it to do the same action. Okay, now I have a request for number 20, so I'll do number 20 as well. I'll run you through 20 since I have a bit of time. Okay, for this, if you are not familiar with the codes, if you are having problems with the codes, you need to practice a lot. Okay, so for 20, again, for this, we are going to use objects. We're going to control the objects. So everything on screen here is an object. Even the island is an object, right? So for this, you need to measure the distance from the turtle to the monkey. So first thing I need to do is ask the turtle to turn to the monkey. So turn to monkey. Okay, so if I run this, okay, it doesn't. Oh, sorry, I forgot the turtle. Okay, so when I click on this, turtle turn to monkey. So when I run it, it'll turn to the monkey, right? So next thing, I need the turtle to move to the monkey. So turtle, what's the distance? So turtle step 18. Okay. After that, once the turtle has reached the monkey will be in the turtle's head. It's fine, right? This will be fine. Now after that, we need to ask the turtle to turn to the banana. So next one will be banana, right? So once we have the monkey on the turtle's head, we'll turn to the banana, and then we ask the turtle to move. So it's the same distance. So turtle step 18, right? So when I run it, it becomes this. You'll see the code runs like that. Okay, monkey on the turtle head is fine, and that's it. Then, okay, any other issues? Excuse me. Any other issues? You're stuck at 14. Is that 4 or 14? I saw I4, so is it 4 or 14? Okay, 27 again. So I'll go back to 27. Then I'll finish up for today. Okay, so for 27, if you run it, you see that the monkey will go forward and backwards, right? So again, doesn't matter which direction the monkey is facing, as long as it takes the banana. So for this, we need to add in one more thing, which is the facing of the monkey. So I can either turn left or turn right. So whichever you want, right? So, but this was only 2 times. There are 4 bananas, so it's 4 times, right? So for this, I run it. The monkey will step forward, step backwards, and it'll turn in the direction I want, and it'll complete the code, right? For this one, we're controlling the monkey to go to the middle. Right? Any other questions for this? Right? 10. Okay, I'll do 10 then. This will be the last one I do. Let me go to 10. Okay, 10 is tricky, right? So I will ask the monkey to turn a degree. I'll use the ruler to measure a degree for it. So the degree is 45 and it's 15 steps, right? So the first thing I must do is turn 45, right? So the monkey will turn to face a bridge. Now, once it faces a bridge, I need to determine how many steps it's going to take to reach the banana. So 15. So the monkey will step 15, right? So now once I run it, the monkey will reach the middle banana. So now you have to decide whether you want to turn left or turn right to take the bananas first. So I will turn left. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I will turn left. Right. So after that, I'll step from the first banana, the middle banana, to the left banana. So step 10. So once this is done, the thing is, there, the monkey will take the left banana. So now I can ask the monkey to turn around, or I can ask it to walk backwards. So to walk backwards, I need to measure what's the distance between this banana and here. So if 10 is from middle to the leftmost banana, from the leftmost banana to the rightmost banana will be 20, right? So I'll just ask it to step 20, but 20 is moving forward. So if I wanted to move backwards, I need to put a minus in front. which is a negative. So this is what happens. After it takes the leftmost, it'll walk backwards. It'll do a moonwalk if you want. Right? So it'll walk backwards and take the banana. Okay, last one, 29. Okay, again, this is challenging. So what you need to do here to confirm that the turtle has moved 5, so the turtle will move here. After that, the monkey will move to the turtle. Once this is done, the turtle should move all the way here, except the code here. This code here will only stop the turtle here, right? So what you need to do is count the number of bananas. So 3 bananas. I will change this to 3. So now the turtle will move to this banana here, right? But this is still not complete. Okay, now you have seen it. You saw what the monkey did after the turtle turned left. The turtle is facing upwards, then the monkey will turn and face downwards. So what do I need to do is just to tell the monkey to move to the banana. That's it. Okay, take the monkey as a boat or car that travels, that brings you to another place. Right, that's it. Any other questions? Okay, if not, then I'll see you all tomorrow at 4. And I hope you enjoyed the class. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Many parents ask us, do I look for coding or robotics program for my child? What is the difference between them? Now our answer to that is very simple. These two are actually the same under the umbrella of computer science and ICT. Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Ho. I'm the founder and CEO of Graphite Academy, and we are a coding school for kids. So we started the company because we realized there was a disconnect with what the parents wanted versus what the industry was providing.
Hi, my name is Wena. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Graphite Academy. At Graphite Academy, our mission is to provide students with quality coding education to prepare them for their tertiary education in computer science. Learning from us should provide students with a head start in their computer science education.
To date, Graphite Academy has taught over 120 schools in Singapore, both primary and secondary school, on the topic of coding, programming and robotics. And because of that, we have impacted over 10,000 students in Singapore. What a coding school does is we introduce students to many concepts that are very relevant to our daily lives. Things such as app development, web development, robotics, hardware, AI, AR and VR are all prevalent in our daily lives, but most of us don't know how these things work, how these things function.
Coding is a compulsory enrichment subject in MOE schools starting from primary 4. This is important when students move on to tertiary education, as it is a mandatory module for many diploma and degree programs.
Our students also learn skills such as problem solving, critical thinking, and even learn how to appreciate the mathematics they've learned in school and apply them in real and relevant concepts.
My intention is just to give him the exposure, and if possible, if he really likes it, is to support him all the way until P6.
Our students have also won awards from competitions such as First Lego League, National Primary Games Creation Competition, National Robotics Competition, and many other competitions as well. And the most recent one was the Coding Olympics 2022, in which we organized it with Science Centre, and our student actually achieved 2nd place out of 800 students in the entire Singapore. We are also a member of the Computer Science Teachers Association of Singapore, which is actually recognized by multiple industry tech titans. Companies like Facebook, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, even Rolls-Royce recognize this as the gold standard of children's education for computer science.
Flying Cape is Singapore's largest online booking and advisory platform for tuition and enrichment classes for children. On the platform, parents can first discover your child's strengths, interests, and learning profiles through validated assessments that we offer. For children 6 to 12 years old, our gamified assessment allows your child to try out a series of challenges while navigating through 8 different islands, each representing a different intelligence. While your child is having fun, parents receive a diagnostic report that provides insights into their unique competencies and learning styles. Based on your child's unique learning profiles, we offer personalized recommendations that help parents customize the best education programs and classes. We also have a best price guarantee promise to ensure that you will always get the best prices with us. Choose from the widest range of education options on the platform, such as trial classes, workshops, holiday programs, learning kits, and more. Earn reward points when you make a booking through us and redeem vouchers and gifts. Always on the lookout for the best education deal? Join our group buy under Edu Hunt, which allows you to snag the best savings on workshops or classes that you're interested in. Simply place a reservation for the class that you are interested in and help spread the word during the time sale period. The more people joining in, the greater the price savings for everyone. Join our community of happy learners now. Check us out at www.flyingcape.com.sg.
Is your child ready to take their coding skills to the next level? Introducing Elite Coder, the groundbreaking certification program brought to you by Singapore Science Centre Global and Mangosteams in partnership with Flying Cape. The program is designed to map the student's mastery of coding at 3 different levels: basic, intermediate, and advanced. Here's why your child should sign up. Elite Coder enhances their coding portfolio, giving them a distinct advantage. Elite Coder evaluates your child's competencies based on the CSTA K-12 Computer Science Standards. Upon completing each assessment level, students will receive a scorecard indicating their level of proficiency. They will also receive an e-certification by Singapore Science Centre Global, recognizing their achievement. But how do students prepare for the assessment? Our authorized training partners will ensure that students receive the best guidance. In the training workshops, our experienced trainers will cover Elite Coder requirements and expectations at each level. They will deep dive into the syllabus and guide students through code writing lessons aiming at solving real-world challenges. So, what are you waiting for? Give your child the opportunity to excel in coding. Find out more at elitecoder.flyingcape.com.sg.
Probably heard about this thing called AI. It's everywhere now. What exactly is AI? It's our new friend! Hello, Owl!
Hiya, Monkey! Great somersault.
Thanks! Say, I was just telling my friends about AI.
You mean artificial intelligence? That's when a computer learns like you or me.
We use it when we're trying to do amazing things, like pulling off the best somersault of all time.
That's right. The AI we're using at the moment is for pose detection.
That's right. When we program things, we're telling the computer how to do simple things, like climbing a tree.
But if you want to do something really complicated, then we need help from a computer that can learn.
AI helps us do really amazing things, like shopping assistance, organizing data, training employees, and even household chores. You can try out the same AI course on the CodeMonkey website and see for yourself how the computer teaches itself.
The computer learns by doing puzzles, just like us.
But that also means that, just like us, AI can sometimes make mistakes. Whoa! I think our AI has a bit more studying to do.
Good thing I know where we can do that. On the CodeMonkey website, where there's a game to learn about AI.
Great idea!